Yeah, for effects, I use a Morley power wall boost, MXR limiter, and a
To all the fellows who worked so hard in finding those and assembling those film clips. You know, I may never look at this.
Happens once in a lifetime, you know, if you're lucky enough to have it happen at all. So that's why I've never tried to duplicate it or imitate it or anything else.
I know, but I'm going to school for cinematography, and I plan to,
The first year I was out here, because there were no flowers, I began picking up bones. Well, I wanted to take something home. I wanted to take something home to work on.
I was fascinated to hear Jimmy tell how It's a Wonderful Life encouraged him to keep making movies. Well, it had an entirely different effect on me. When I finished making that film, I thought perhaps...
Yeah, sure. Was that working? Yeah. Hello? Okay. Sure, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Okay. I'm Leif Erikson. Nice to meet you. I was born in the year 960 AD.
You see tears, it will be tears of joy. Because I thank the Lord I was able to work with such beautiful people.
I think Coach Trizell, he's a good inspiration for me because he's a workaholic. He's never satisfied, and he always made me work. So I always come in on my own sometimes and just work just because working with him, it just rubbed off, and I just worked a whole lot. And then I got my game to where I wanted it.
About that, you know, he said he didn't like jazz, and he didn't like American jazz, and he didn't like Russian jazz. You know, boom, 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 boom. You know how he goes.
Are you able to determine President Kennedy's taste in music? Is he a fan of yours?
Hard to say. There were 10 people. We were such a cohesive group, enthusiastic, really enjoying teaching, and I think any one of us would have done a really good job.
No, I kind of assume that I must have suggested it somewhere along the line, but I do think that the Dead End kids picked it up.
Did they?
And they made it.
Some people can dabble around for years and then it catches them. And they could, yes. Maybe they're fooling themselves, maybe they're not. But there is.
and sisters in the struggle for human dignity and freedom, I am here to represent the struggle that has gone on for 300 or more years.
Which was also in Ted Baxter and will remain in Henry Rush. Henry Rush, the character that I portray in Too Close for Comfort, will maintain and
And then I got asked if I would play a mother. Then I was asked if I'd play a grandmother. And last year, my agent called up for part in Gunsmoke and said, "Are your teeth your own?"
I was the first to utilize the medium of radio as a means of exploiting the popular song and introducing popular song.